9 a.m. Pacific, you can now hear the HBCU Game Day pregame show. It's a 2-hour in-depth analysis of what's going on with Black college football. It's packed with interviews, game analysis, coaches and players reports, plus your hosts Tommy Carr and Simone Stanley stomping the yard for all the tea that's spreading about your favorite HBCU. The HBCU Game Day pregame show. Both of these guys are from the culture and know how to represent HBCUs like no other. The HBCU Game Day pregame show, 12 noon till 2 p.m. Eastern Time. Tap in at realurbanradio.com or download the Live 365 mobile app and search for the Real Urban Radio Network. More HBCU Game Day content can be found on YouTube by subscribing to the HBCU Game Day channel or going to hbcugameday.com. An exclusive experience only on the Real Urban Radio Network.
Broadcasting live to the world at www.realurbanradio.com. Your home for today's R&B and old school.
Started my journey a long time ago. Where I would end up, I just didn't know. But I made it to Cali. I met a few Hollywood stars, diamond rings and mansions, and some real nice cars. Yeah, living the good life, at least that's what it seemed. But everything in Hollywood ain't quite what I thought it would be. By the time they finished partying, drinking and doing dope, I found out for myself that most of them stores was broke. If you believe you gotta make it to Cali, it's all good.
Mr. No Weapon, what's that?
Please don't be deceived if I was all alone in Hollywood. If you believe you gotta make it to Cali, it's all good. But please don't be deceived if I was all alone in Hollywood. No one ever trying to tell you that you ain't gotta come out west. But I'm telling you for real, you better be coming with your best. Cause when it's high as hell, you get the stealing and you're going to jail. Hey, but if you got the kind of time from the most high, you gon' be doing very well. If you believe you going down, it's tight. Don't be scared, pack your things and head straight for the moon tonight. If you believe you gotta make it to Cali, you believe so good. But please don't be deceived about what's going on in Hollywood. If you believe you gotta make it to Cali, it's all good. Yeah, please don't be deceived about what's going on in Hollywood.
What up, Ketcho? Digital Soul, what's happening?
Hollywood can break you.
Corey the Coke.
Hollywood can make you. Hollywood can make you. Hollywood can break you. Hollywood can take you. Hollywood, where are my revenues? What up? What up? Oh yeah. What up? What up? What up? What up? You said you're coming to the world. You said you're coming out the honey. You said you're coming to the world. You said you're coming out the honey. You said you're coming to the world. You said you're coming out the honey. You said you're coming to the world. You said you're coming out the honey.
Tim Mack. Tell them who I be.
Hot damn. Welcome to the Attention to Detail Old School Radio Show. It's your show. He's the host, bringing the best in old school R&B and getting in your ass. Hot topics. Here's Rory Darvell.
Yes. Hello, what's happening, everybody? How are you doing? It is me, it is I, it is him, the savior of R&B, Rory Darvell, and you listen to the Attention to Detail R&B radio show on the Real Urban Radio Network, a black-owned streaming station. What's happening to my collective in front of me? And should I say my Jermaines to my left? Should I welcome in the IG family and call them the Jermaines, the new Jermaines to my left? I think I'm going to do that. I'm going to do that since I've gone to IG now. So I'm going to bring everybody in from everywhere. I got the YouTube collective in front of me, and I got the IGs to the left. Corey, the poet, has checked in out of Las Vegas, Nevada, who's doing his thing. He has a residency at the Rio Hotel out there. He said he's waiting to hear his song. God darn it, he sent me Ain't No Party. He's waiting to hear that song. Well, God darn it, you're going to hear it soon. You'll know. I'm going to let you know when you're going to hear it, God darn it. Who else has checked in? Over here, my collective has checked in. Cardell, superstar Harrington. Saw him out at the biggest festival in Los Angeles yesterday that we have of the year. I saw Mr. Cardell Harrington, superstar artist, at the Taste of Soul. I'm going to get into that today. Mr. No Weapon has joined us. Yes, I got that haircut, man. People think, when I tell people, because when I had the flyer and stuff for the show, people like, how many years ago? How old is that? How old is that? I said, that's how I look when I cut my hair. And so, when I cut my hair, bam, all that gray is gone out of there for the most part, except for the edges. Same thing, man. Same thing. Look at the flyer now. God darn it. I look just like that guy. Y'all be talking it smack. Okay. All right. Digital Soul, he has checked in. Appreciate that. Kejo, he has checked in after his sold out show last night with their dedication to Peebo Bryson, and he tried to get one over on me with that Stephanie Mills, but I knew they didn't want to get the stuffed potato burned down. They're gonna sing my goddamn song. When I request a song, goddamn it, to be sung by the family, it better get sang. Okay, but there's gonna be a problem. It better get sang. So everybody's checking in today, man. They checked in. I appreciate y'all checking in. Listen, what's happening? I'm gonna talk about something today. It's interesting. I was out at the Taste of Soul yesterday. Fabulous, by the way. Shout out to Danny Bakewell and Bakewell Media. Man, another successful family of soul. It's great to see our people get together 200, 300,000 strong, and we didn't have a problem. There was no problem out there, Corey the Poet. We had a wonderful time. There was no problems that I know of, and I was out there from before it started to the end. And didn't see nothing. I was walking back and forth from end to end, man. I just saw people having a good time. There's a couple of little tiny, not skirmishes, but little arguments. But other than that, man, of course, we had a great time out there, man. Cardell, you have a great time out there? I saw several people, several of my classmates out there, man, and it was a day of entertainment and a night of entertainment, because after I left the Taste of Soul, as I was out there for 12 hours, I went out to Anaheim and went to see the family do their thing when they did their tribute to Peebo Bryson and Miss Stephanie Mills, the songstress. The family did their thing, sold out house, man. They had a good time there. I enjoyed it. And matter of fact, one of the guys, the guitar player, he was doing double duty, because earlier in the day, I saw him playing drums behind the group called Soul Play at the Taste of Soul at 11 o'clock. And then at 9 o'clock, he was playing the guitar for the family. So shout out to him doing that double duty, man. That's what musicians do, man. They make it happen. And my boy, shout out to Bullet Harris, Robert Bullet Harris. He was doing quadruple duty, as he did 4 gigs on the same Saturday. 4 gigs. He came out and he did. He played for the group Big. Man, I don't know if you ever heard of the group Big, Brothers in the Groove out of San Diego, even though Bullet lives here. Bullet played guitar for me for my Prince tribute show in 2022, but a busy guy. He plays for everybody. He's so busy. So he was playing for Big. So he did Big at Taste of Soul. He was on the Bakewell Media stage. And then at about 3:30, he was playing for my guy, the bass player, Cornelius Mims, and the Know-It-Alls. He played with them down at the district. I saw him playing there, and then God darn it, he capped off the night at the after party at the Townhouse. He played with Big again, and at the Townhouse from about 9 o'clock. So he was busy. I don't know what his fourth gig was, but I know he said he had 4 of them that same Saturday. So shout out to the musicians, man. They be getting it in, putting in that work and getting it in, and for very little pay. We ain't getting paid the big dollars, but had a great time out there, man. The food was good. Shout out to my sister, K. Michelle Catering. She was out there. I had to go and have some of her food off the chain. I had some fried rice, but she put some stank on it when she do the fried rice. She put some stank on it when she does the fried rice. There's no basic fried rice. So it was very good. I had the chicken and she gave me a little bonus, some shrimp in there. I said, all right, then, K. Michelle. That's what I'm talking about, sister. So it was very good, very delicious, flavorful. That's what I say. The word is flavorful. Kedjo, that's what the word I'm gonna use, flavorful. So it was very good. And then I ate at because I don't try to do the typical food. There's a lot of food out there, a lot of food choices out there, but I try to try things I've really never had before. And I went to this place. The food truck was stacked. I'm probably getting it backwards. Excuse me. It was either stacked. Oh, what was it? What was it, John Gray? I'm trying to think. John Gray checks in from Canada. What was it? It was either stacked pasta or pasta stacked, one of the two. But basically, you had these 3 types of pasta. So you can get penne pasta, you can get the bow tie pasta. There's another kind of pasta. You can get that. You choose your noodles or whatever. You choose your pasta, and then you choose your sauce, your Alfredo sauce or the red sauce. I prefer Alfredo. And then you choose your protein, which is a choice of chicken, shrimp, or sausage. I had a combo. I got the chicken and sausage, got the combo. And then you had your choice of 3 sides. And I got the broccoli, the minced garlic, and something else. But anyway, you make your own pasta plate. Delicious. Enjoyed it. Roger Hill music, man. Superstar Roger Hill music checks in. You're going to be hearing from Roger Hill. He is getting it done out there, man, in the ATL and around the country. I don't know if you've been keeping up with him, but he's been dropping new stuff, working with the guy, Steve. What's Steve's last name, man, from Troop? It's working with Steve from Troop. They doing some new stuff. So I think he's traveling to Dallas, and I've been watching you traveling. I've been keeping my eye on you, Roger Hill music. I've been keeping your eye. You're going to hear from Roger Hill, too. You're going to hear from him today. So y'all stick around for that. I appreciate him checking in and say, Stephen Harris. I knew of something like that. So how many? Stephen Russell. Where is Stephen Harris from? Because I was just reading too fast. Stephen Russell Hart's from Troop. They're doing some stuff together, man. And so he's getting it in. The new crooner, he says, new crooner of R&B. So I got some crooners checking in. Appreciate that. Appreciate the crooners checking in, along with Cardell and my man Kedjo. So everybody is doing work, man. Let me tell y'all something. I have had a blessed year. Attention to Detail Productions have had a blessed year. And so I'm going to tell you right now, for me, shut it down. Shut it down, Corey the Poet. Shut it down. Shut it down because I'm tired. Plus, it's really shutting down to reflect. I always have a time of reflection towards the end of the year, look back on the year, even though a lot of people are working, a lot of entertainers are working at the end of the year, and that's great too. I'm working still, but I'm in a play. As a matter of fact, I'm in a play called Stud. So I'll be on the stage, the acting stage this time, and I'll be with Niecy Knight, who's a part of the family. I'm working with her, and then we're in the play called Stud that's going down November the 3rd at the, oh my gosh, what is the name of the theater? It's a nice theater too. It's a nice theater in Torrance, man. I've been there before. I've never played there, but I have been there. It'll be my first time being on the stage. But yes, I'm going to be giving y'all more information on that. But I'll be in the play with Niecy Knight, and that's going down on the 3rd. So that's my next project. But music-wise, man, I am done. Let me give you some music. Jay Treese and the Terry Green Project, Close the Door, Real Urban Radio Network.
Close the door. Let me give you what you've been waiting for. Baby, I got so much love to give, and I want to give it all to you. Yeah. Close the door. No need to worry no more. Let's bring this day to a pleasant end. Girl, it's me and you now. it all day long, just to hold you in my arms. And it's exactly like I thought it would be. Me loving you and you loving me. Close the door. Let me rub your back when you say it's so. Right there. Come on, get closer and closer, so close to me. Let's get lost in each other. Yeah. Come here, baby. I'll wait all day long just to hold you in my arms. And it's exactly how I thought it would be. Me loving you and you loving me. Close the door, baby, and let me blow your mind. Yeah. We need good loving all through the night, and again when the morning comes. Ooh, come here, woman. Let me do what I wanna do. Let me do what I wanna do. Let me do, baby. Let me do what I wanna do. All I wanna do is make love. What's up, everybody? I'm Carrie Taylor, and I'm a recording artist. And you're listening to the Attention to Detail R&B radio show with the savior of R&B, Mr. Rory Darvell, on the Real Urban Radio Network.
And you were just listening to the Terry Green Project with Jay Treese out of Baltimore and Germany. That was their remake of the classic Close the Door. You listen to the Attention to Detail R&B radio show on the Real Urban Radio Network, Black-owned streaming station. I am Rory Darvell, your host, sitting here on a Sunday afternoon. Let's talk sports if we can for a minute. Raiders, Rams lost. Okay, that's it for sports. Moving on. Back to the music and what's happening. Listen, I was out there doing the Taste of Soul, Real Urban Radio Network was out there. I was out there representing and doing some interviews, did a few interviews, and out there on the street, man, like I said, had a great time representing. Long fun day though. And so I enjoyed that and doing some interviews. We'll probably bring you some of those interviews later on in some future shows. Excuse me. Got to get a little burpee to rub it out there. I don't know what's going on with that. I just had water. I ain't drinking no alcohol. What's going on with that? I don't know. But anyway, had a good time out there. I mean, yesterday it was good weather. It was hot in the evening, hot in the day, and then it got cooler in the evening. Stevie Wonder, I understand, made an appearance. October London was out there. Johnny Gill was out there at the KJLH stage, along with Major, some other folks. Now, I got the chance to check out a group. I really focus on the local artists. I got a chance to check out a group. I've seen them before out of San Diego named BIG, B-I-G, which stands for, it's an acronym for Brothers in the Groove. I don't know if you ever heard of these guys, but my guy, Russell, Robert Bullet Harris plays for them guitar. Off the chain, man, a 5-man group, off the chain. They do the music how I believe it should be done if you're going to do cover material, and especially now. I think it should be done with as much authentication as you can. And these guys were just killing it yesterday. To me, in my opinion, of course, you may have your favorites. They were the best thing out there, especially as a local group. Now, the Whispers was out there doing their thing, of course. Switch was out there. They did their thing. Shout out to my man Greg and Achille. Hopefully they'll check in. They'll be playing their song today. But I'm just talking about from a local band standpoint. And I always speak from the local artist standpoint, because the the Switch and the Whispers and Stevie Wonders and all that, they've gotten theirs. They've gotten their props. And so I give it, I tend to more so towards Little Guy. And I expect the Whispers, I expect Stevie Wonder, I expect Johnny Gill and all those others to people to do what they're supposed to do. I expect them to give us everything because they are the originators of this material. So when you have a local band and that's out there hustling and they're doing that same thing and they're giving you these songs of other artists in detail to entertain you. And let me tell you, they were entertaining. The crowd enjoyed them. They were on the Daddy Bakewell media stage. The crowd enjoyed them thoroughly. You can tell the difference. And I always pay attention to crowd response. There was another band out there that played before them. You know, they were there. They were, you know, okay. But the difference between that band and then when Big hit the stage, it was major. It was a major. I mean, shout out to everybody who gets the opportunity to get on those big stages and play. That's an accomplishment in and of itself. But when you come out there and you can really bring it, Baby Kango has joined us. Well, somebody else joined us. I Cole. Who is I Cole? I Cole, identify yourself as I wait. This is my IG people. These are they're not the collective. These are the Jermaines to my left. But you know, we know who Baby Kango is. But who's I Cole? Tell yourself, identify yourself, I Cole 777, please. And where you checking in from? Because I might know you personally, but I don't know your nicknames. I don't know everybody's nicknames. I don't know the nicknames. I mean, I don't know the nicknames. Am I freezing on YouTube? I think I just froze on YouTube. There, and I'm back. I'm alive. So anyway, great day out there. What was that? Anybody hear that cursing? It was just me. But looking forward to next year already. Looking forward to next year already because it was a good time out there. I want to talk about something today, and it's interesting. And I've had several conversations, and I think what it boils down to, as artists who are in this business, making your way through best way you can, doing shows, promoting. And I think no matter how it comes about for artists, there's a time when you have to make change or move. And usually a change comes from negative, what is a negative situation, as opposed to a positive one. Because obviously, if your situations are always positive, you don't know when to change. But if things are not working the way you think they should, then when do you make that change to do something different? And I think a lot of times as artists, and I've said this before, when you have yourself in the middle of it, you can't see the change that's going around you. And I'm guilty of that as well. So my question is to you, when do you decide as artists, and hopefully y'all are talking back to me that's on here because there's a lot of artists on here today. When do you make a change to do something to better your situation? What has to happen, or what does it take for you to say, okay, this isn't working the way I think it should be working, or I've gotten comfortable? When do you recognize that? When you recognize that change? When you recognize it's time to move, to do something different? Is it based on some outside influences? Usually, for me, it's outside influences because unless you're getting the same results over and over and over, which aren't positive results at all, then of course at that time I think it's a pretty easy thing to say, I got to make a change. I got to do something different because this isn't working at all. Or it's been working and it stopped working. When do you recognize that it for real hasn't stopped working? When you recognize that, okay, it didn't work this time, it was an aberration. It was an aberration. And you keep doing the same thing the next time. Or when it becomes like, man, okay, I've been doing this for a while and it's not working. When do you get that notice that it's time to move, that it's time to do something different, to make the next time even better so you don't quit or go insane? And I think I've come to that point that I have to do something different, especially going into next year. That's why I'm excited about the following year, because I am going to do something different. But for you as an artist, when do you decide it's time to make a change? When do you notice it? Does it come out of something negative, or does it come out of something positive? And I think a lot of times change has to come from something negative, that people will say, or say to you things to you, do you listen to those people outside of you saying, hey, I think you should do this or that? Or who do you feel? How do you decide who to listen to? Sometimes you get some advice from people you just say, I hear what you got to say. Or sometimes you get advice from somebody who, how do you know? How do you know when to say, to listen to that advice? What has to happen for you to listen to that advice and to make a change? How does it happen? Or if you have it, for instance, it happened to you. 424-331-9316. I'd like to hear from somebody. I don't want to be talking to myself here because I got two different mediums going. So somebody should be able to pick up the phone and say, hey, this is what I did, or when something, or what I noticed, or I didn't notice, or this is how I made a change to do something better in my career, a career move. 424-331-9316. So the phone lines is open. So give me a call. Listen, the Rams lost. So y'all just get over it. LA fans, get over it. Raider fans, we lost. Get over it. Move on. Your team will play again next week. And you know what? Can I say something? While we're going to this next song by Sham, y'all stop fighting. What are y'all fans stupid? You're not getting paid by any of these teams. So why are y'all fighting? I don't understand that. I think my song is playing. Something right here. Is my song playing? Huh. You know what? Nothing is playing. Huh. Interesting. Let me see if I get off the air. It'll play. It's all about you, baby. Singing Samuel. It's all about you, baby. I know you're not used to the way that I am, but I'm not gonna change. I wanna be the real definition of a man. If you'll allow me to lead, follow your first mind and show you the way. I'm honest and yes, girl, I mean what I say. I tell you that your time won't be going to waste. I'll even help you pack up your suitcase. Whenever you need a little love, and I got it here. Whenever you want. The sooner you leave, the sooner I can believe it. You get the point. It's all about you, baby. 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 I know that he ain't making love like we be making love. What you wanna do? I don't know what you're thinking of. What you have is really love. He wouldn't do them things to you. I know it gets hard sometimes. Nobody said love would be easy, but girl, when you cry every night, then maybe you should be leaving. Whenever you need a reason, I got it. You want. Oh, the sooner you leave, the sooner I can release. The sooner you leave, it's all about you, baby. It's all about you, baby. Ooh.
What's up, everybody? This is Naya Renee, the recording artist. You're listening to the Attention to Detail R&B radio show with the savior of R&B, Rory Darvell, on the Real Urban Radio Network.
Yes, that was Naya Renee right there talking. I ran into Naya at the Taste of Soul. She didn't perform yesterday, but she did perform last year. But I was able to run into her out there at the Taste of Soul. You run into a lot of people that you haven't seen in a long time. I ran into a classmate I had not seen in, I mean, decades, literally decades. I can tell you since 1981. And I saw this guy and I recognized him out there on the street. He didn't recognize me initially. And then when I asked him what school he went to, this was our junior college. This wasn't high school, but it was like my first year out of high school. So hadn't seen him since I was 19 years old. So you're talking 41 years, actually, 41 years. So ran into him out there at the Taste of Soul. So when you go out there, man, it's 300,000 strong. That was just, it's a cool thing when you run into people. And I ran into another classmate from middle school that I hadn't that I rode the bus with, and I hadn't seen her. I'm pretty sure I had not seen her since middle school because she recognized me. I did not recognize her, and she's a couple years behind us in school. So she's class of '83, and I was class of '81. But we went to middle school, not high school, together. And we rode on the same bus. She said, "I said what?" And so that was a cool thing as well. That was Sham Lewis, by the way, out of Las Vegas, Nevada, with "It's All About You." Samuel singing. Samuel Prater is checked in now. Samuel Prater, his song plays here, so you'll hear from him. What's the name of that song you got there, Samuel? That I play, if you're still there. What's the name of your song? I play it all the time because it's in the rotation. But Samuel Prater, the former lead singer of Club Nouveau, he's doing his own thing up there. So we play his song here. It's his latest single, by the way. It's his latest single that I play. I do play it. But anyway, appreciate him checking in. He's checking in on the Jermaine side, on the IG side. I just started with this IG thing, trying the IG thing out. Get the numbers up, man. You got to get the numbers up. That's what you got to do. I was talking about, when do you know as an artist when it's time to make a change for the better? When do you make a change for the better? You can give me a call at 424-331-9316. I've run into a situation, and I've always said, artists, we're the last one to notice that we need to make a change because we're so busy in the middle of creating. And as creatives, we are so busy creating, we don't see what's going around peripherally around us. We don't see the changes that's going on in the industry that we're in because we're so busy creating and doing it a certain way, train ourselves to do it a certain way. And then it's hard to make that adjustment or maybe you don't see what's going on until someone that is outside of you that does pay attention because they're not doing that particular thing. And they can see what you cannot see. And then sometimes you have to step back as an artist, as a creative, and assess, okay, what's going on here? What am I missing? And so I've had to do that. And I've been so used to doing it now since I've been behind the microphone here and not a writer and not writing songs and creating songs. I mean, I put shows together, but as far as creating songs, it's not my thing. So I've been able to tell the artists, hey, look, here's what's changed. Here's the landscape of things. They're not doing it that way anymore. And you are a dying breed as far as they're concerned, or they're trying to make you a dying breed. And so, but here's how we can save ourselves, so to speak. Here's how we can save ourselves. So the same thing comes to me as far as audiences, people that I invite out to shows, how I do it. So making some changes there. But like I said, for me, this is the end of attention to detail for the year. Like I said, we had a very blessed year. Production, we did several shows that were successful shows. So it was a great year. Capped off with the mixer. The mixer was fabulous. That went very well as well. So we're looking to build on that and how we can do things better for even next year and hopefully get some of our East Coast artists out here that weren't able to make it this year, but got the word that, hey, it was a successful event and it's worth coming out. As far as music goes, I got Carrie Taylor coming for you this hour. I got a special song from Mark Lamont. Mark Lamont, as I mentioned last week, he lost his mom last week. So he wrote a song for his mom. Very nice song. So we're going to be playing that for you this hour. And my man Cardell Harrington, who'll be coming to the Stuffed Potato. Matter of fact, I think he is the first thing that Attention to Detail is being a part of. We're not officially putting it out there yet, but just you're getting some inside information. Cardell Harrington is going to be coming to the Stuffed Potato 2024, along with Letitia Carrington. So that's Cardell Harrington and Letitia Carrington. So they rhyme, but not the same name. Off by one letter, but that's going to be a dynamite show. Like I said, my family, they did the family. They're my family, but they're called The Family. Did a fantastic job doing Peebo Bryson and Stephanie Mills. Some people were in the house, really enjoyed it. They did my song, Comfort of a Man. Love that song by Miss Stephanie Mills. So they did a wonderful job. They're also going to be coming back next month. They're going to be doing a tribute to Beyonce and Destiny's Child. So they'll be doing a tribute concert to Beyonce and Destiny's Child. And also coming up November the 4th, Latrice Lawrence will be there. That's going to be a nice show. You're talking about a vocalist of many stylings. You're going to hear some very eclectic sounds from Miss. Am I playing her song? No, I'm not playing her song this rotation, but yeah, you're gonna hear some very nice songs. She's doing various artists that she'll be doing at her show November the 4th. Almost sold out. Get your tickets for that. That's gonna be where? At the Stuffed Potato. That's how we do it. At the Stuffed Potato. Capping out this long weekend, sitting here with you. Of entertainment, just chilling right here in the studio with you on a Sunday afternoon, on a football Sunday. Hey, by the way, Lakers, we're about to get it started. Man. We're about to get it started. Looking forward to the Lakers season because the Dodgers choked out. So they're done. Raiders are stinking, but that's expected. So I'm not looking forward to nothing on that side. Rams stink. I said it to the Rams fan. You lost again at home. Matter of fact, isn't it as Rams fan, isn't it difficult being like in your stadium and you have more fans from the visiting team in your house than you have? What's up with that, Rams fan? That big old stadium and nobody's in there but the other team. Caught up. Kerry Taylor, Real Urban Radio Network.
No one does it like you do. Every day I find myself falling deeper into you. You got me caught up, I'm all caught up. No one does it like you do. Falling deeper into you. Yeah. Love came unexpectedly. I didn't really know what hit me. It was the last thing on my mind. And I'm so glad you're mine. You're everything I want in a man. You love me like nobody else can. You put it down like a real man. Baby, you love so good. Ooh, you got me I'm falling deeper into you. Some think love is a game to play. You showed me it could be the way I always wanted it to be. And that's how you love me. You're everything I want in a man. You love me like nobody else can. You put it down like a real man. Baby, you love so good. You care and it shows just what you feel for me. And I want you to know that you are appreciated. And for everything you've done, I thank you for everyone. So keep on loving me this way. That's why I got to say, I find myself into you. You do. Falling deeper. If you got a man, let me hear you say.
The Real Urban Radio Network welcomes a new family member. Starting Saturday at 12 noon Eastern Time, 9 a.m. Pacific, you can now hear the HBCU Game Day pregame show. It's a 2-hour in-depth analysis of what's going on with Black college football. It's packed with interviews, game analysis, coaches and players reports, plus your hosts Tally Carr and Simone Stanley stomping the yard for all the tea that's spreading about your favorite HBCU. The HBCU Game Day pregame show. Both of these guys are from the culture and know how to represent HBCUs like no other. The HBCU Game Day pregame show, 12 noon till 2 p.m. Eastern Time. Tap in at realurbanradio.com or download the Live 365 mobile app and search for the Real Urban Radio Network. More HBCU Game Day content can be found on YouTube by subscribing to the HBCU Game Day channel or going to hbcugameday.com. An exclusive experience only on the Real Urban Radio Network.
This is Q from LA. You're listening to the Attention to Detail R&B radio show with Roy Darvell on the Real Urban Radio Network.
I ran into Q yesterday too. Now that I thought about it, I ran into Q out there at the Taste of Soul yesterday. You listen to the Attention to Detail R&B radio show on the Real Urban Radio Network, a Black-owned streaming station. I am your host, Rory Darvell, playing you the best and widest variety of new R&B anywhere. Proof of which I just played Carrie Taylor's Caught Up out of Newport Beach. Samuel, his song is called Here I Am. That's the song that I play here. You've heard it before, and I'll be playing it again, so don't worry about that. You'll hear it again in case you need a reminder of the greatest music that we play here. This is the place where Black love music resides. Come right here to get it. Tell somebody. You can take the Real Urban Radio Network with you 24/7. Yes, you can, Roger Hill Music. What you do is you download the app, the Live 365 app. Did you hear me? Did you hear me? Did you hear me? I'm talking to both of y'all video guys, because the radio people already got the app downloaded because they're listening to me on the radio, where you guys may not have that done. And you need to. You can hear it in Atlanta. You can hear it up north where you are, Samuel. But you got to download the app. And here's how you do. Download the free app, the Live 365 app. Then search Real Urban Radio Network. Put in all 4 words. Don't just put in real. Don't get lazy. Don't do just Real Urban Radio Network. Real Urban Radio. That won't work. You got to do Real Urban Radio Network. Got to be specific. And then you'll have this station 24/7. So whenever you want to hear some great R&B and new R&B, like when you want to hear some Roger Hill music, when you want to hear some Cardell Harrington, when you want to hear some Carrie Taylor, you want to hear some Kedjo, etc., etc. The list goes on. You want to hear some Samuel, then you'll have that app. You just pop it on. And you can also hear great gospel on Sunday mornings. Cyril Winbush, you can do that as well. Where are you checking in from, Cyril? Where are you checking in from? Let us know, man. Just don't pop in on here. Check in. When you're checking into the radio station that's playing the best and widest variety of R&B, you want to let me know who you are, and then that you're going to go ahead and sign up. Also, you can follow me at Instagram. You follow me at Darvell Rory. You can also, if you want to watch the show, you can, and that way you got to go to the YouTube, and that's also at Rory Darvell, Darvel, Rory Darvel on YouTube, and you can watch the show as well. But you definitely want to be able to listen to the station and take it with you wherever you go when you're just sitting around cleaning up the house. Or if you're just driving down the street, you want to hear some good music, you want to hear some good R&B that has respect for the women and respect for the men. It's not calling them out of their name, because real R&B don't do that. Real R&B does not disrespect women. It don't. It might dump them, and the women might dump a man. Hey, it happens. Got some cheating going on in R&B. Ain't got that going on in R&B, But they be jams though, don't they? They be jams. Don't they be jams though, Sarah? Come on now. Yeah, jams. Who else checked in? Darky? That's not right. Something ain't right. I'm missing that name. Dark. You want to explain yourself? Dark something. I'm missing something there. And Papacato. Okay, I don't disrespect nobody's names, but y'all just trying to let me know where y'all coming in from, where you're checking in from. I appreciate that. Listen, I still got Mark Lamont coming up for you this hour, and I got Cardell Harrington coming up for you. I know some of you guys are checking in. You know who? Well, what you checked into, you checked in a station that gives you a variety of new R&B from independent artists from around the country and the world, as well as Canada and Germany. So that's what you're listening to here today. So if you come on here, this is what this show specifically does. Now, you listen to the station 24/7. You're going to hear the Beyoncés. You're going to hear the artists you know, but you're also going to learn some new artists that you don't know that have equally great music as those artists. So that's what we do here at the Real Urban Radio Network. We don't give you the same 6-7 songs every twice, 3 times an hour. We give you a variety And this is where you come to get some variety of great music. Music that some of these songs are being considered for Grammys. I think Roger Hill music. I know there's been a few songs, Robin Bramlett, etc., etc. As a matter of fact, Jay Treese and Jay Treese with Terry Hill Project. So it's a lot of songs. These are quality songs. These ain't amateurs. Just so you know what you checked into from my Instagram folks over here to my left. These aren't amateurs. You're gonna hear some professionals. You say, man, I like that song. That's a nice song. Where can I get it? Well, all of these songs, pretty much for most part, these songs are registered. So when you hear an artist that you like, you can Google them. You can go. Their songs are ready to be downloaded, streamed, whatever they do. However you get the music, these songs are ready to do that for you. So you'll hear a lot of stuff here that you like. So tune in every day when you download that app. Now, you want to hear specifically this show, then you tune in Sundays from 5 to 7 p.m. Pacific Standard Time, and Wednesdays, 6 p.m. to 8 p.m. Pacific Standard Time. That's when you'll hear the Attention to Detail R&B radio show. And also here you can get the local happenings and what's going on in local entertainment right here on the Attention to Detail R&B radio show. Get your gospel on. Like I said, Sunday mornings. They play great gospel here on Sunday mornings, and then the rest of the time you're getting commercial free for the most part. Not a whole lot of commercials going on here either. So you're going to get music, music, music. And on Wednesdays, we do have what is called More Music Wednesday. That's when you get a couple more songs from the old schoolers, the ones whose shoulders we stand on to bring you this great music. So check in on Wednesdays as well. And you can make requests. You can request a song. You can either request the artist that we're playing current on the roster, or you can request an old school song. Just know that the old school songs will only play on Wednesdays, but the artist can play anytime. Mark Lamont, this is a song he dedicated to his mom who just passed away a week ago. This is called Fly High by Mark Lamont.
Things will never be the same. A piece of my heart with you the very day you went away. I know you're in no more pain. Worries you had here on earth have now all been washed away. And though it pains my heart, you're getting a brand new start. You did a job well done. I'm so proud to be your son. Hey, go ahead and get your rest. God only takes the best. You were truly one of one. Thank you for all that you've done. Hey, spread your wings and fly, fly high, fly high. Just spread your wings and fly high, fly high. Spread your wings and fly, fly high, fly high. Just spread your wings and fly high, fly high. Oh, my angel. But I wish you were here on earth. Mama. I so wish you were here on earth. Mama. Spread your wings and fly, fly high, fly high. Spread your wings and fly, fly high. Spread your wings and fly, fly high, fly high. Just spread your wings and fly high, fly high. Spread your wings and fly, fly high, fly high. Just spread your wings and fly high, fly high. Just spread your wings and fly, fly high, fly high. Just spread your wings and fly high, fly high.
Greetings, everyone. This is Renee from Culver City.
You are listening to the Attention to Detail R&B radio show with the savior of R&B, Rory on the Real Urban Radio Network.
Heck yeah, you are. You better believe that. That was Mark Lamont with a dedication to his mother, Jackie, who passed away last week. That was a song he wrote for her. And it sounded actually pretty good. But you know, a lot of emotions go into songs like that. And some of your best songs come out of pain and hurt. And that's a really nice song there. That is Fly High by Mark Lamont, dedicated to his mother, Jackie. We will miss her. Very fun loving person. And she used to get out. And that was Mark's best friend. That was his best friend. So he's definitely going to miss her. It's totally understandable. Went by and saw my boy today. I hung out with him a little bit, had some gumbo and everything. Watched a little football. And the Rams lost. As soon as I left, I said, God darn it, the Rams are going to lose. And they did. Didn't think, I'm not a Rams fan, but I don't hate the Rams or anything. I'm just saying. Their defense was horrible. I'm just saying. You listen to the Attention to Detail R&B radio show on the Real Urban Radio Network. Latrice Lawrence has checked in, superstar artist. And Paula Latang out of Canada has checked in. You will hear from Paula Latang in the next hour. Believe me, yes, you will. Latrice Lawrence, you'll hear from her November the 4th. She will be at the Stuffed Potato. Tickets are going fast, as usual. As most of the time they do. So go to thestuffedpotato.com. Get your tickets. It's going to be a great show. She's going to be doing the vocal stylings of so many different people, and you're gonna like all of them. So make sure you get there. I got people checking in over here on my IG side, on my left side. They pop in, pop out. That's all good. They say, what is this going on over here? Well, let me tell you what's going on. We're just playing the best and widest variety of new R&B anywhere, right here at the Real Urban Radio Network, where Black love music resides. God darn it. So Paula Latang will be coming at you in the next hour. But we're going to close out this hour with my man, Cardale Harrington, who will also be coming to the Stuffed Potato in 2024. Stay tuned for those details. He'll be coming at you. And I am taking a hiatus. Well, not really. You know, when artists disappear, they don't really rest. We don't really rest. What we do is we prepare for the following year, and we may take a little bit of time to reflect. I know I do. Do you guys have reflection time? Do artists take reflection time? Does anybody take reflection time? Call in. If you do, what do you do? Let me know what you do. 424-331-9316. That's a real number, by the way. You just have to dial it. It actually does work. What I do is I look back on the year, pros and cons of the year, what I did, what I can do better, if I still have the fire in my belly to do this thing. And it takes a thick skin to do this business, to do entertainment, period. And you think it would just be something fun that people just would want you to do, provide joy to people. But there's corruption and politics and garbage and everything. And you just have to have the skin, and it has to be for you. It has to be something that's your purpose to do. Because if you're purpose to do it, it'll be worth everything that goes on. She. I don't know why Latrice is calling me and I'm on the air. I don't know why she's doing it. I don't know why she's calling me. She knows I'm on the air. She's looking right at me. Latrice, why are you calling me and I'm on the air? God, Holly. She Nation is joined. I appreciate that. Miss Kelly is joined. Who are y'all? Y'all can tell a real name if you don't mind. Tell a real name if you don't mind. I'd like to know who people are, because you guys be coming up with some mystery names. It's like, where you're checking in from. Where you checking in from? Let me know on the IG. Let me know where you're checking in from. So I was just saying that, I reflect on the past of the year, and I look forward to what I'm going to do next year, how we're going to do it and start working to get it done. I don't think artists ever really take time off. It's not in our nature. It's just not in our nature to take time off. Even I think if we go on vacation and you say, you know what, I'm just going to go away. 424-331-9316. 424-331-9316. So there, I don't think even if we go on vacation to try to clear the air or just take a break, John Gray, who's waving at me from Canada on the IG. I think even then our minds, it's just what we do. That's what we do. Yes. I did say call in. 424-331-9316. 424-331. Y'all lock that number in. Lock that number in. 424-331-9316. John Gray, that's the one. But yeah, so that's what I do. Even if I'm just saying I'm going to take a break, what's a break really for us? I think a break, we just maybe stay out of the public. we started public, we don't do as many shows, or we don't do any shows. The case, some people work over the holidays, that's kind of our calling a lot of times. But if you ain't working, I'm creating or getting ready for the following year of what I'm going to be doing. I'm about to bring you another song right now. That's what I'm about to do. I'm about to bring you this Cardell Harrington, and he's going to be delivering on the Real Urban Radio Network. I don't know why you hear me.
Broadcasting live to the world at www.realurbanradio.com.
Yes, that was Cardell Harrington with I Deliver, bringing you the best and widest variety of new R&B anywhere. You're listening to the Attention to Detail R&B radio show on the Real Urban Radio Network, a Black-owned streaming station. I am your host, Rory Darvell, the savior of R&B. This is the place where Black love music resides. Right here, man, where it's respectful. Listen, I asked the artists to call in, or artists or anybody calls in, how do you unwind? How do you prepare? What do you do? When you take a break, how do you do that? And somebody wants to let me know how they take their break. Got a superstar artist who's going to be at the Stuffed Potato November the 4th on the line, Miss Latrice Lawrence. Latrice, are you there? Latrice, I just asked you if you're there. Latrice.
Yeah.
There you are. Can you hear me?
Hello.
How you doing, sister? How are you? How you doing?
I'm good. I had a long day. So I get through surf services and just about to come in here and check on my husband. He hurt his back. So I had to get some groceries and things, but I wanted to call in and tell everybody, say hey to everyone and wish them a happy Sunday. And to piggyback on what you were saying about, you have to have thicker skin and you have to have this and all this and whatever. And lately I noticed I have been sensitive about things a little bit. And I think when you have shows and when you're passionate about your music, I can definitely relate to you in a lot of these ways and a lot of the other artists too. Because, you really want to give the best show you can, and so you put all of yourself in it.
Right.
So when you feel like people may not be as sensitive as they need to be, or they act like they don't care about what you're doing, they want your support for their stuff, it will make you a little angry. But, it was interesting because the voice of God came to me today and really just for me to just know I had to let stuff go completely. And when I went to church, that's what the sermon was about. So it was a confirmation. And I decided, I'm just going to really do the best show I can do, put my heart and soul in it. And then, the people that are really supporting me, be appreciative of the ones that are supporting me and don't worry about what people are saying, how a couple of people are reacting. Because there's always those couple of people when you get upset about that. But you have to look at the bigger picture of the main people that follow you and the main people that support you. So, you're right. You do have to have thick skin in this business because people say all kind of crazy stuff. And, they're very, some people are just negative. Some people are great, but some people are negative. And you have to tune those people out. So, going to the beach, clearing my head helps. Listening to music, acupuncture is a great thing. I know I'm going to take off for a whole week, and I might get a room in Santa Barbara and just get away. And then plan for vacation in maybe January or something like that.
So when you take...
And just do that, but...
Yeah, so when you take that time, and now, do you really take off that time from entertainment? I mean, is it, as artists, we're always, especially if it's something that's in us and what we do, even when we call ourselves taking a break, do you really take a break, or are you still, even if you're out on the beach, if you and your husband are out somewhere on vacation, do you really let it all go, or does your mind just still creep in there and think of something that you could do once you do return back to entertaining?
Well, yeah. There was no practicing when I went on my trip last year to the Dominican Republic. It was just the Dominican Republic. But I called into the station anyway, and he was like, see, you can't let the music go.
Yeah. Yeah.
So, in a way, I can't to a certain degree, but then I did because there was no singing, and it was just our vacation. It was just me and him.
Right.
So when we go away again, that's what we're going to do. And I know that when I go away for a week, that's what I'm going to do. I'm going to not go to church and sing. I'm not going to do any gigs. People were trying to get me to do it. You already know.
Yeah.
But I'm trying to at least get a week away because I got to start working. When I get done with November 4th, I'm doing this, the Lock Me duet in French with Carol Wooten. She's an opera singer. And we're doing this thing called Christmas in Watts. And they do this in Macedonia Church.
Uh-huh.
And they've been, active and popular since, for 115 years. Reverend Jesse Jackson, Martin Luther King spoke there. It's a big, big church.
Yeah.
And it's a powerful church in the community. And so the Philharmonic, I thought it was going to be Walt Disney Hall, or I thought it was going to be the Hollywood Bowl, but it's going to be there. The Philharmonic is going to come there to the church, and the orchestra is going to play behind us. And the Lock Me Duet is a beautiful song. I don't know if if you've ever seen the chocolate commercial or the British Airways. It's a soprano and a mezzo singing together. It's a duet. And it's called the Lock Me Duet, better known as the Flower Duet by Leo Delibes. And it's in French. So we're going to do that duet. So it's going to be a big deal.
Oh, okay.
And I was kind of thrown into that because I told my husband I wasn't going to do anything for Christmas this year. I was going to take a break completely.
Right.
So I had to say, well, I got one more thing. December 17th. So, but I'm not going to take on anything else. I really am going to take a break because I really need it because I've been doing back-to-back gigs for the last 3 months.
So before I let you go, tell us about November 4th. What can we expect? What can folks expect to see November the 4th at the Stuffed Potato?
No, November the 4th is going to be fun because I'm going to do some 70s and 80s music, and I'm going to do some music from today, some soul music, some R&B, a little bit of disco. I'm gonna do a little bit of house. I'm gonna do definite R&B love songs. But it's going to be a lot of fast songs, a lot of songs to get you out of your seat. One of the most popular songs by Patrice Rushen. So Denise Williams, Patrice Rushen, Phyllis Hyman, Minnie Riperton, and I'm going to do my own originals, and one of which is going to be Secret Lies, and one of which is going to be Taking It Back. I don't want to give too much away, but I'm giving homage to 2 divas that we've lost. Three divas that we've lost.
Well,
you guys are going to have a really good time. I mean, it's going to be great. The band is great, and the singers are amazing.
Got to go to a song, Latrice. Want to thank you for calling in, though. Cherry Moon on the Real Urban Radio Network by Mirage. Thank you for calling.
Peace out.
Right. So, Jarrell, to the curve, and never first again to the street. What's happening?
You make it rain, sugar coated kisses on my every You say my name. Sensual desire, passion sparks the flame. Take it slow, release all my emotions, let your feelings go. I love the way you make me feel. I am so elated. I am elevated. Ooh, I love the way you make me feel. I am so elated. I am elevated. Ooh, you touch me there. Ignite my inhibitions, now we're almost there. No, don't make me rain, I will take us there. There will be no limit. Let's make it last. Give into temptation, cause I'm turning back. Oh, I need to that. We can go for hours, eternal devour. Why me, come set me free. Come set me free from me. I love the way you make me feel. I am something late. I am elevated. Ooh, I love when you touch me. The way you hold me. I love the way you make me feel inside. So
Hi, this is Cardell, and you're tuned in to the savior of R&B, Rory Darvell.
And you just heard Mirage with Cherry Moon. She's also one of the co-lead singers of the group Climax. So shout out to her. Didn't see her Taste of Soul, though. Maybe she wasn't out there, but it was 300,000. So I could have missed somebody. You listen to the Attention to Detail R&B radio show on the Real Urban Radio Network. Shout out to Jarrell Laurie, who's just checked in. To the Curb is checked in. Who else? Never Thirst Again Ministries checked in out there on my Instagram side. Appreciate them. They are my Jermaines to my left. And you are right here, my collective to the front on the YouTube. Listen, you can take this station with you, and as you should, because if you like good R&B and original R&B and some quality music, then you want to have the Real Urban Radio Network. There is more than one Black-owned radio station, Roger Hill Music. The new crooner of R&B. There is more than one Black-owned radio station in Los Angeles, and it's the Real Urban Radio Network. So you have options around here, and you get the best and widest variety of new R&B, as well as the old school, as well as the current school, whatever you want to call it, R&B. You get it right here at the Real Urban Radio Network. We play more than the same 6-7 songs every 25 minutes. I'm just telling you the truth. That's what we do here. You're going to get variety here, and you got a lot to choose from the way R&B used to be. So I want people to think it's just limited to a few. Got some, speaking of Roger Hill music out of Atlanta, I got him coming up for you this hour. Excuse me, Paula Latang out of Canada is coming up for you. Cal Marshall is coming up. Got some Switch. Switch was out at the Taste of Soul yesterday doing their thing at the Danny Bakewell media stage. Didn't get a chance to see them, unfortunately, because I was going back and forth, man. I was going back and forth between. I was working. Yeah, they was working, I'm working. We all working around here. We all working around here, man. This is what we doing. So what did he say? What did Roger, what did you talk about, Roger? You don't what? You don't what, sir? I don't know what he said when he said, I don't know what that means, Roger Hill. Explain yourself, brother. Explain yourself. But he's getting it done out there, man, in Atlanta and around, man. He's out there. He's working with Steve and Russell from Troop. So they're doing something, man. He's going to be coming out with something. I'll have it right here, and I'll bring it to you. Right here. When I get it, you'll get it. You'll get it. But in the meantime, man, take the station with you. Everybody. Jarrell, take the station with you, man. Jarrell, don't you go around to the curb. Take this station with you. So how do you do that? You say, well, you download the free app. Download the free app, Live 365. Do it right now. Do it right now. Also, by the way, to my collective that's in front of me, that's you guys that I'm pointing at right here, that's Roger Hill Music. When you come in this room, please hit the like and share, man, so we can expand your territory and ours as well. So that's what it's about, man. Expand that territory. So hit that like and share button. Don't just walk in the room and then go back out. Hit the like and share and then go out. I'm just kidding, but just come on, hit that like and share. And if you want to follow me, if you are following me over here, you want to see what I'm doing over here, go to YouTube. Go to YouTube. For us listeners on the radio, go to the YouTube, and then you can actually see who is talking. And go to my YouTube, Rory Darvell, RORYDARVEL. And if you got some songs that you think are worth playing on this station, on this show, well, what you do is you take your MP3, original MP3. Don't send us an expiring MP3. Send us an MP3 that we can, bam, just take and put on the air. That boss man can just, bam, slip it into the rotation. So send us that and send it to casual3, spell out the 3, at gmail.com. That's casual3, spell out the 3, at gmail.com. And we'll listen to it, man. And hey, if we think it's worthy, we're going to put it on the air. But you got to creme de la creme. That we feel it's creme because iron sharpens iron. So I got to have one hit record after the other, man. I got to have one hit record after the other because if your hit record don't hit, it hurts the other hit record that does hit because they won't listen to neither one of y'all. So we got to have more hits than misses. And so that's what we do our best to bring you the hits and misses. Don't just think you can send us any old thing and go in the air. No, it won't. No, it won't. Even if I know you, we can go way back. If we don't feel it passes the smell test, then it ain't going out there. Don't get mad. Get better. That was good. That was right. I mean, I did that right. Did you? I let that flow right out of me. I got to give myself a bell on that. one. Shucks. Anyway, man, I'm just sitting here, man, on a Sunday night football game. Sunday night football. Just chilling in here in the studio with y'all, playing y'all the best and of the best I can. Cal Marshall is coming up for you as well, and I'm looking forward to playing that for you. Let me see who got coming up, man. In the next hour, I leave at 7, but the station still goes on. But there might be some artists, man, playing up in the 7 o'clock hour that you might want to hear. As soon as I said it, Latrice Lawrence, want to thank her for calling in. I appreciate her calling in and giving us her how she does her time off, But you can hear Latrice Lawrence in the 7 o'clock hour, man, when I'm gone. So don't tune away. You'll hear her latest song, My Secret Lies. You'll hear that coming up in the 7 o'clock hour from Latrice Lawrence. So it'll be playing real nice for you. And get your tickets to see Latrice Lawrence if you are in the Los Angeles area. She's going to be at the Stuffed Potato, another black-owned business out there in Anaheim, inside the packing house in Anaheim. I know some people go there to look for the stuffed potato on the street. No, it is inside the packing house, the Anaheim packing house. The stuffed potato is inside there, but that's where you go to thestuffedpotato.com and get your tickets to see Latrice Lawrence and others. Check out the calendar as well. They got other good shows coming up there as well. Sometimes I pop in and host, sometimes I don't. Last night I impromptu hosted for the family, and sometimes I don't. I just pop in and just hang out because it's a good place to hang out and take some good entertainment. Just talking about taking a break, man. Just talking about how artists relax. How do you relax? If you're an artist and you want to share how you relax, if you do, or do you really relax? Do you really relax when you take time off? Give me a call and tell us about it. 424-331-9316. Also, how do you know when it's time for you to make change? When it's time for you to make a change for the better? Does an anvil have to fall on your head, or what has to happen? Do you get strong counsel from people that you trust, or you just rely on that inner spirit to talk to you and tell you, hey, you need to do something different, what do? Call me and talk to me about it. 424-331-9316. Speaking of Roger Hill Music, he's coming at you right now with I Will Love You on the Real Urban Radio Network.
These are the moments in life. Despite what we do, dreams will come true. These are the moments in life. And you will see my love burn. Candlelights tonight, glitter on the moon, diamonds and pearls. There's no one in this world like you, nothing to change, sweet warm embrace. There's nothing I won't do for you, anything goes, love that leads the way. I will love you. I will love you, baby. I will love you. I will love you, baby. What must we do? Dreams can come true. These are the moments in love. Despite what we do, dreams can come true. These are the moments in love. Take my time, love you all night, girl. Candy licking wet, never let me ready for your world. This love I have will never change, no matter what you do. Love night and day. Nothing I won't let you give. It's all about you. Love will change your name. I will love you. I will love you, baby. I will love you. I will love you, baby. What must we do? Dreams can come true. These are the moments in love. Despite what we do, dreams can come true. These are the moments in love. What must we do? These are the moments in love. Despite what we do, these are the moments in love.
What's up, everybody? It's your boy, two-time Olympic high jumper, actor, writer, and producer, Jamie Nieto. You're listening to my man, Rory Darvell, on the Attention to Detail.
Roger Hill Music out of Atlanta. giving you I Will Love You. That's what he'll do. And he's bringing some new music to you shortly with him collaborating with Stephen Russell from Troop. They can be bringing that to you. Listen to the Attention to Detail R&B radio show on the Real Urban Radio Network, Black-owned streaming station. We go all over the world bringing you the best new R&B. I want to shout out Anita Faye out there in Las Vegas, Nevada. She's a songstress out there. I used to do shows with Anita in Las Vegas when we used to do the Sherry Gordy show out there some years ago. I hope she's still out there doing her thing. And if she's doing some new music, Anita, what you do is you better send that MP3 over to me, girl, at casual3, spell out the 3, at gmail.com. We do the new R&B. We let people know there's great R&B, new R&B out there. We got the old school. We love the old school, but it's time for some new school, and people don't know that it still exists. They think the old school, that the R&B is just gone, that it's done died out. Well, the industry is doing their best to try to kill it, at least from Black folks. But I'm here to tell you, the savior of R&B ain't gonna let that happen, Anita. Ain't gonna let it happen. So we're going to get this music out here, man. So we're going to get this new R&B out here like we do, playing you the best and widest variety of new R&B anywhere. Challenge us. You will lose. You will lose. You can't compete. Because you know why? Let me tell you why you can't compete with us, Anita. Why they can't compete. Because when you're trying to kill something, you ain't trying to expand it. You're trying to hurt it. See, that's why. When you're trying to hurt something, how you going to be better than anybody else doing it? How you going to be better than what we do? You can't when you're trying to kill something. No. So that's why we play the best and widest variety of new music anywhere. Challenge us, you'll lose. I'm just saying, I'm just keeping it real. Because unlike others, that's why I'm the savior of R&B, Anita. You understand what I'm saying? Casual 3, spell out that 3 though. Spell out that 3, Anita. Don't use the number 3. Casual 3, spell out that 3 at gmail.com. Send me that new music. We take it from all over the world. You're going to hear from Paula Latang. Okay, you keep listening, Anita. You can hear from Paula Latang. She's in Canada. Because we bring you the music from all over the world. Germany, Canada right now. We got Germany and Canada. We're going to expand those countries. But the music goes all over, though. The music goes all over the world. I'm just saying that's what we do here. Because we are online and we reach the world. So download that app. Download that free app, Live 365, and then search Real Urban Radio Network. And then you will be able to listen to some great music. I want to hear some great music. I want to hear some new music. I'm tired of hearing the same old songs, 6-7 songs over and over every twice an hour. Can I hear something new? Well, you get it right here, the Real Urban Radio Network. I'm just letting you know. Ain't nothing wrong with the classics. I love the classics. I was jamming to the classics yesterday. Jamming to the classics. I was jamming the Switch and the Whispers out there. I saw them out there. I was jamming to the bands that was out there playing the old school stuff. I was jamming to it. But I like the new stuff. What Michael say? I love those songs. Those are great songs. But I also like the new songs. And then we just start getting them to you, Anita. That's what we do. That's all we do out here. Is we give you the new stuff, man. I'm sitting here on Sunday afternoon, chilling, bringing you the best and widest variety of new R&B, and talking about what do you do as an artist? What do artists do when you finally decide to say, I'm going to relax? Do we really relax? Do creatives really relax? I think even if you're a painter, I'm not speaking of painting, shout out to my man Mubarak. Mubarak has some beautiful paintings. A lot of Afrocentric paintings that he does. He does James Brown, Muhammad Ali, Malcolm X, just a cavalcade of different artists, Black artists that he paints, man. He had some nice murals out there yesterday, and he was at the reception, the Danny Bakewell reception, the Sentinel reception. He had a few of his paintings, but yesterday he had a gang of his paintings out there, man. I hope he was able to sell some. There's just some beautiful, beautiful paintings. And so shout out to my man Mubarak. I've known him a long time. We both used to drive limousines together in the late 80s. Yeah, we both worked for Jackson Limousine. May E.J. Jackson rest in peace. So yeah, we used to do that, but he was a painter, man. He got his thing going and he's doing it big time now. So shout out to him. And glad to see him being successful doing that thing. But as artists, do we really rest? When we say, you know what, I'm going to take some time off, like myself, Anita. I'm going to take some time off, Roger Hill. I'm going to take some time, but I'm just not producing any public shows for the rest of the year. That's my time off. But I'll be still working on some projects behind the scenes. So we never really take time off. Artists, creatives never really take the time off. We just step out of the public eye. And that's what I'll be doing. I'll be stepping out of the public eye, working on getting myself back into the public eye. That's it. That's how we do it. Might take a vacation. Probably not. But when I do, I'll be taking, I'm in a play. The play, November the 3rd, I'm in this play called Stud with Niecy Knight. And so we're doing that at the Darn it, I had the name of the theater. I had the name of the theater, and I was going to tell you guys, and I forgot it just that fast. I got to look at the flyer. I'm about to look at the flyer to tell you when the play is. So I go from one thing to another, man. I'm singing on stage, I'm producing a show, or I'm acting on stage. And this will be my second play this year that I've done. So like I said, man, it's been a great year for attention to detail. The production been a great year for me as an artist. And I thank everybody who has supported this year. And looking forward to bringing you some great stuff next year, which we're going to do as well. But now I got to go into what they call the woodshed. See, a lot of these young artists, they don't know about the thing about woodshedding and really working on your craft. I'm not going to complain right now. I'm not going to complain. I'm just saying they got to. Thank you so much. A listener helped me out. Let me shout out. Let me cowbell. Thank you, Marilyn. Her cowbell. Let me give her, Marilyn, who's listening out of Manhattan Beach. She told me it's the James Armstrong Theater, ladies and gentlemen. I'll be at the James Armstrong Theater. You know what I need? You know what I need, Anita? You know how that sounded? You know what I need, Anita? I need an intern. Who wants to be an intern for Rory Darvell? You know, you just write down my appointments. Make sure I keep them. I'm serious. I need a young person that wants to be an intern. Let me tell you the pay. Experience, knowledge. That's what it pays, Asia, not cash. It pays experience and knowledge. And let me tell you, that goes a long way because it helps you with experience and knowledge to get the cash. Okay, so that's what I need. I need somebody that wants to do that for me. I mean, seriously, no joke. Seriously, wants to be that, like an intern or whatever, or someone that to keep my appointments or tell me what I tell you and you tell me. I say, what do I got to do today? What do I got going on today? And I even to write down the appointments or to put it in my phone, I gotta stop doing what I'm doing to do that. I figured it out. But that's where I'm going to be November the 3rd. I'll be at the James Armstrong Theater. Get your tickets. I don't know where you get tickets from. I guess you get them from the box office at the James Armstrong Theater. So contact the James Armstrong Theater. And yes, Anita, we do have to take care of ourselves and recharge. And when do we do that? Okay. That's right. When we do that, that's when we start getting ideas and flow. We just slow our minds down. And you do have to stop the ocean. I call it the ocean in turmoil. When you got a lot of things going and things, sometimes you just have to stop everything and let the ocean settle. Let things settle around you. And this is in your life. See, there's a lot of things. It's not, I'm just speaking from a term as an artist, but this is even in your life, whether you're an artist or not. This is even at your job. When you just got a lot of things going on and they're coming at you, you have to stop the world and then allow the universe to organize and prioritize so you can open your eyes and count. That's where meditation comes in. Meditation is a very valuable tool. It keeps you from having a heart attack and stroke and things of that nature. And drink a lot of water, too. You got to do that as well. Let me give you some music right now, though. Let me do that for you. Let me give you this Cal Marshall. Come Through. This young man was brought to me by the sister from Jade. So here he comes, Cal Marshall. Come Through.
Boy, in the bed, 3 in the morning, I keep seeing your face, but you're not here. You're sleeping at your place. I want you here with me. You see, I hate up your life. I believe we're both under the same cloud. I'm tired, and the traffic's on fire. You can come over, baby, if you got the time. See, I know what you want when you right on here. I got it, baby. So what we gon' do? You coming through? I got what you want when you want it, hey. I got it, baby. So what we gon' do? You gon' come through? I keep on yearning for your love. off. Music keep playing while we playing through the house. Now it's time for a game of show and tell. Let's take time, let's explore your vision wells like waterfalls and flowing streams. Imagine mountain high, make it scream. They call me hunter 'cause I keep it green with you right by my side. I got everything. Got what you want, got what you need. Shawty, together I'll get what you see. Love is the drug, is love for me, baby. Sugar, can't you see? I know you love, that's me. It's alright, it's alright, it's alright, it's alright, 'cause I'll be everything you need. I got what you want when you want it, how you want it. I got it, baby. So what we gon' do? You coming through? I got what you want when you want it, how you want it. I got it, baby. So what we gon' do? You gon' come through? I keep on yearning for your love.
Your call has been forwarded to an automatic voice message system.
312970017 You reached me. I'm not here. Leave a message after the beep.
Hey everybody, this is recording artist Jam and Jay Lamont, better known as the Human iPod. And guess what? You're listening to my friend. Network.
Yeah, you are. Yes, you are. Why would he tell you anything that's untrue, Jamin J. Lamont? He wouldn't do that to you. Hey, that was Cal Marshall with Come Through. And I want you to come through and check this show out every Sunday, 5 p.m. to 7 p.m. Pacific Standard Time, and Wednesdays for More Music Wednesday, when we play more music and less in my mouth. I know some of y'all appreciate that. We give you a couple of old school jams to go along with these new school jams. Just to remind everybody whose shoulders that we stand on. That's on Wednesdays from 6 p.m. to 8 p.m. Pacific Standard Time. Tell somebody. Make sure you do that. Bring somebody with you when you come back, man. Spread the word about the Real Urban Radio Network. There's more than one Black-owned radio station in Los Angeles, and we're playing a variety of music for you. And so you need to let people know. And like I said, if you want to get your music played right here, send us that MP3 and just send it on off to casual3, spell out the 3, at gmail.com, and we will get that on for you if we can, if it's worthy. Heavy on. If it's worthy, though. If it's worthy, we'll play it on for you guys. We decide if it's worthy or not. Right here. Right here. Then the people decide if it's worthy after we decided that it was worthy. Then people decide if they'll like it because they'll let us know. They'll let you know because they'll purchase it. There you go. That's how you know. The truth comes out one way or another. The truth comes out one way or another. Sitting up here in the studio, man, chilling, man. We got about 22 minutes left in this show, but I got some more music for you. Don't think I don't. I got Switch, I got Chuck Lounge, and I got Paula Latang out of Canada coming at you. And we're just sitting up in here, man, having a good time on this Sunday afternoon, getting ready for that Monday work day. Ain't no holiday. Ain't no holiday, baby. Ain't no holiday. Who's dressed up for Halloween? Anybody dressed up for Halloween? Does anybody dress up? Anybody? Are y'all too old? Y'all let it go? It's over? You're not dressed up for Halloween? You're not having any fun anymore with it? With the Halloween thing? You're done? Is that it? You don't know? What joy do you have in your life? What joy do you have? I was out there at the Taste of Soul, at the event, 300,000 strong out there. And a lot of people didn't go. They said, a lot of people say, hey, I can't handle the crowds. Too many people out there for me. At my age, I heard some people saying that at my age. I don't know what that means. I don't know. I really don't know what that means. What do you mean by too many people out there at your age? What age is it that it's appropriate? That 300,000 people is enough for you? I mean, I didn't know there's an age limit on that, but I heard people say that. I've heard people say about the weather; it's too hot. I get that. A lot of shade out there though, but if you don't not on the main drag, a lot of shade, trees and things of that nature. But I just wonder, as you get older, um, do we try to make life better for us, to keep things exciting, or do we just say I've had enough excitement, I'm ready just to relax, chill, and die? I'm just wondering people's perspective. What's your perspective on that as you get older? Um, for me, I want to live. I want to live because I've earned that by all the work I've put in. I mean, but well, you know what? But I guess you get old enough, you have the option. You have the option. You can say, hey, I don't want to do nothing anymore. I just want to chill. I just want to chill, go out every now and again, and I'm not saying run around like you're a 22-year-old. I get that. Most of the stuff we do at 22 is stuff that we shouldn't probably be doing anyway. I think when we get older, we start doing more, lack of a better term, responsible stuff or stuff that makes sense, more practical things. We start doing more practical things. Like, for instance, I wouldn't get on a carnival ride. I'm done with that. I see those carnival rides now, and I see so much now of them suckers collapsing because people half-ass building them. So I don't trust them. I don't trust a ride that moves. In other words, if you pick it up, it's here for a few days or 2 weeks, and then you pick it up, take it somewhere else it's supposed to be, and rebuild it for 2 weeks. I think every time you rebuild that thing, there's some nuts and bolts missing. I really do. The dude said, you know what? We don't need those. I can't find them anyway. I can't find those nuts and bolts. Leave them alone. Don't worry about it. It looks strong enough to me because they're not getting on it. I'm just keep it real. I've gotten to that point where I leave those things alone. I will walk around a carnival. I'll look at all the strange animals that they may have or whatever, or the one-eyed bearded woman, whatever the crazy stuff they got going on. But as far as getting on them rides, not doing it. Not doing it. Not feeling that adventure, not feeling the joy. Some of you still may do that. I don't do it. I'm the walk around guy. That's where I'm at. I'm not the daring person, especially for stuff that I don't feel is probably not built correctly. I don't know about you, but that's just me. Hey, let me give you some more Switch. They were out there yesterday at the Taste of Soul doing their thing, and they're going to do their thing right here for you now. This is I Love You More by Switch on the Real Urban Radio Network. La, 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 la. La, 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 la. La, 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 la. La, 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 la. Everyone knows that there comes a time, no matter what happens, whatever you need, I'm gonna be here standing. Of all the things I've learned these years from you, I learned to love no matter what, and that's what I'll do. I love you more than anything. I love you more until the end, baby. I love you more, I do. And I'm gonna spend my life with you. All these things come alive when you say, and all your trust and honor is the thing you love. I've got to find my way. It's true. Forever looks much better 'cause I'm right here with you. I love you more than anything, baby. I love you more 'cause you're my queen, darling.
Hi, this is Latrice Lawrence, actress, singer, songwriter, and I'm jamming with Rory Darvell, Real Urban Radio Network.
Yo.
Yeah, it is. And you just heard Switch with I Love You More. They was out there yesterday at the Taste of Soul. Anybody get a chance to check them out? I didn't get to see them. So anybody get a chance to check them out? How were they? Really good? They probably were. The Franz Forrest superstar, he has checked in saying, what's happening? What's happening to Franz? He's checking in. Yeah, I appreciate him checking in. He probably had to work today. He normally works on Sundays. I think you do work on Sundays. John Gray answered my question. He says he doesn't have anybody to tell him no, so he's going down having fun. I heard that. That's the way to do it. Like I said, when you get to a certain age, I guess it's your option of how you want to end out those last days that you got left. How you want to live them out. You want to get out, just lay up in the lazy boy and just chill for the rest of your days. Okay, I guess you have that option. And if you want to get out and get in as many parties as you can, because you know you don't have that many left, travel. I'm a travel guy. I like to travel. That's what I want to do. I just want to get on a cruise ship. I love cruises. That's my thing. I love to cruise, man. I'm planning a cruise. I'm planning a cruise next year. Friends and family cruise. You might hear about it. You might be going. You might want to roll with me. You might want to roll with a brother. I ain't paying for it. I'm gonna let you know. I'm just putting the details. Whoever I invite, friends and family cruises. I used to do friends and family cruises often in the early 2000s, and then I slacked off of that. But I was still going because cruise is my favorite way to travel. I don't care what you say. I love to cruise. You know why? Because it's like living at home with your mama. You don't make up no bed. You don't cook. You don't wash dishes. You just play. Until you're tired of playing. You go to excursions. You get off the ship. You go sightseeing. You come back. Your bed is made. Now, what mama didn't do, she didn't put no little animal made out of towels on your bed. But your bed was made. When you got up, mama had the bed made. Now, keep in mind, I'm talking about when you're like 4 or 5. Once you get old enough to make your own bed, then, you have to do that. And then you start doing chores. So it's way back in the younger days. It's like 5 or something like that. When you just get up and then mama come do everything for you, cook for you and all that kind of stuff after a certain age. No. But on a cruise ship, it's just like you're 5. I mean, just the joy. You have to watch it. You have to use the same cup. Man, you tell mom, mommy say, boy, you better use the same glass. Stop using up all these dishes. Are you going to wash them? No, darn well, you can't wash dishes, especially with no glass, because you'll drop that glass, break and cut yourself. So that ain't going to happen. So you're not yelled at. You can just drink out of one cup, set it down, walk away, go get another cup, get a clean one. Same thing with your plate. You ain't got to use the same plate. You ain't got to worry about that. You just get up, go get another plate, get you some more food, sit down, eat, get up, walk away. That's good. That's a cruise ship. That's a cruise ship, baby. You just had to wash your behind. You didn't have to pick your towels up off the floor. You I'm done with that towel. I've used it. Somebody clean that up. And when you come back, boom, it's done. Towels is picked up. You got some new ones. That's a cruise. Yeah, that's a cruise. I mean, I was just saying, that's lovely. Everybody drive you around everywhere. What? That is the life. So I love cruises. So look out for that, man. Look out for that. You might want to go with me on my friends and family cruise. That's for friends and family. Keyword friends. People that like me. I don't want to be a cruise with a bunch of people that don't like me. You're just coming on a cruise. Nope, you're not invited. Just keep it real. Keep it 100. Hit the bell for that. So yeah, that's how that's gonna go. That's how it's gonna go. But I'll let y'all know if I'm doing it or not. I don't know. I love cruises though. That's my thing. Cruising is my cruising. Listen, I'm about to get up out of here though. I ain't gonna lie to you. It's about almost 7 o'clock, man. I've been here for almost 2 hours. But I'm gonna give you some songs before I go. I'm gonna give you that Chuck Lounge. I'm gonna give you that Paula Latang out of Canada. I'm gonna give that to you, man. We're gonna leave on a happy note. We're gonna leave high note, not high, but on a high note. Did you notice some of the songs I play, R&B, they got the word love in them? Love is in there somewhere. Love is in there somewhere. I'm sure Paula Tang probably in her song, you know, so fast, so she probably got the word love in that song somewhere. But it's happy. It's positive. That's the R and the B. And I'm so happy to be able to bring it to you. Glad you guys tune in. Tell somebody. DeFranz, when you came in this room, did you hit the like and share button? Did you? Did you? Don't lie to me, DeFranz. Did you hit the like and share button? Well, if you didn't, go ahead and hit it now. It's okay. Hit it now. Every time you walk in this room, brother, hit the like and share. Listen, tell somebody about us as we tell them about you as well, especially you artists. And if you let somebody know, Live 365, download that app if you haven't yourselves. See, a lot of you artists haven't even downloaded the app, but you want your song to play on the radio. Isn't that interesting? I don't want to end on a getting in your ass segment here, but I'm just saying that's the truth. I ain't lying. You want your song to be played, but you don't want to follow up and do what we need you to do, by downloading the app, listening to the goddamn song. So when the song comes on, you can say, hey, that's my song playing on this station right here. You should download that and join in too. Support goes in a circle. Remember that. That's how this works, baby. Support goes in a circle. So download the station that's playing your song and listen to it every now and then. Support the station that supports you. That's what we say, dude. Hey, listen, man, my time is up. My time is up. That's my get out of here free music that's playing in the background. If you pay attention, you can hear it too. It's in my ear. I don't even know what the Sunday night football game is. Don't care. Raiders lost. So it don't matter to me. How do you lose to the Bears? If you do, the Raiders will find a way to do it. Well, the Raiders only scored 12 points because they're not an offensive juggernaut. Once the Bears had 20 points, they pretty much had the game won. Wasn't no chance of the Raiders coming back because we never scored 20 points anyway. So, but whatever. My Lakers are coming to save me. My Lakers are coming to save me. Goddamn, we got a squad, and we're going to be competitive from day uno. So get ready for my wonderful Lakers. Listen, I got to get out of here, but I'm going to say this to you before I go. Seriously, Kedjo, when I say this, believe me when I say it. To you over here on my left, my new Jermaines on the IG, and you, my collective in front. God is the greatest. Regardless of what's going on in your life, God is the greatest. Say hello to him. Get to know him. Talk to him every now and then. Maybe things will change up for you. I'm out of here. I will see you on Wednesday at 6 p.m. Pacific Standard Time. In the meantime, listen to Chuck Lounge for the two of us and Paula Latang. DJ, spin that song again. I'm out. Love y'all. Goodbye.
Hey baby, it's me. I'm on my way, alright? Look, get them jeans out that I like, alright? Them boots out that I like, cause tonight is our night. This is all night, waiting to us. We can celebrate all night. It's as if this night was made just for the two of us. Oh yeah, oh yeah. Put it right beside with one thing in mind, that we can celebrate our love. It's a hectic pace, working day to day, and I can't wait to get home to you. Have my candlelight, share a glass of wine. Thank you, DeFranz. We can do what we want to do. This is all night, waiting to us. We can celebrate our love. This is all night, waiting to us. We can celebrate our love. into the room. Every eye will be watching you. Yeah, 'cause you look so beautiful. And tonight you're more beautiful than ever before. I'm gonna pull you close and rock you back and forth. Step to the left, slide to the right. We're gonna celebrate all night. So let the celebration begin. Ooh, and we never gonna let it end. It's all this is our night. For the two of us, yeah. Celebrate our love. This is our night. For the two of us, can celebrate our love. Celebrate, celebrate, celebrate. Ooh, celebrate, 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 celebrate our love. I'm gonna pull you close. Rock you back and forth. Step to the left and slide. We gon' celebrate our night. Yeah, celebrate our love. I'm gonna pull you close, rock you back and forth, get you in a spin, turn you back again. I'm gonna pull you close, rock you back and forth, get you in a spin, turn you back again. Ooh, this is our night. For the two of us. Oh, celebrate our love. Celebrate our love. They play my favorite music.
Today's R&B and old school. The Real Urban Radio Network.
It plays what I like.
DJ's got that song again. DJ's got that song again. Make me feel like I'm dancing so deep. Music's got me on the floor. Got me rocking, slipping, sliding like I did before. Chains to the ring. Don't know what's got in me. Dancing by a friend, that's a bunch. Eyes that goes through every time. Midnight touch if you want me now. Dancing till the morning light. I remember you and me. We used to dancing on the dance floor, dancing on the dance floor, dance. Dancing on the dance floor, dancing on the dance floor. What goes away comes back again. I remember when it all began. Music to put you in the mood, get you on the floor and make it brand new. Shiny girl, never more. Take us back for some healthy show. Between fire and sweetness too. Hey, party has been the ground. Down around, save a little champagne too. Raise the glass to the old school again, dancing on the dance floor, dancing on the dance floor, dance. Dancing on the dance floor, dancing on the dance floor, yeah. Brought the good times. Do you remember those good times? Don't it make you feel good? Don't it make you feel so right tonight? Don't it make you feel like you could dance until the morning light? Don't it make What goes around comes back again. DJ's in that summer again. We're gonna party with old friends, music to put you in the mood, get you on the floor to make your body move. DJ's in that summer again. DJ's in that summer again. DJ's in that summer again.
Right on, y'all. See y'all on Wednesday. Good night.
Broadcasting live to the world at www.